Hey y'all, so I'll be going to SMORR Offroad this weekend, meeting a couple of people up there from a different off-roading group. I have to go and pick up my Jeep from a different town actually, so I'm about to go do that. I have to switch out the tires and wheels on my truck because two of my tires have leaks in them and there's some old mud tires, but it should be a good weekend. I'll be giving y'all updates and showing some of the trails, so follow along. Well, that hurt. All right, y'all, got the other wheels and tires on. It's been a pretty long night. Had to get all this changed around and get all packed up, so I didn't really take any videos of it. I'm a little out of breath if you can't tell, but we got the trailer all loaded up with the Jeep on it. I just have to check the tire pressure on the trailer tires. Already got the Jeep aired down from the last trip. Everything seems to be good. The trailer lights are working. So now, about to go to bed. Wake up in the morning at about 6 a.m. Drive back to where I work, which is about an hour and a half away. I work until 6. Then I'll be driving to SMORR from there, but because I did this, it saved me having to drive back here an hour and a half, then head to SMORR after loading up, and that would be after I leave work at 6 o'clock at night. Yeah, this should put me getting at the park at least, I'd say 2.5 hours earlier than I usually would, so I'm shooting for about 9:30, but we're all strapped down, loaded up. And I'd say we're ready for the night. All right, y'all, it's about 8 in the morning. I've only been up for about an hour, but I'm all ready to go. I'm headed to work. I have about an hour and a half drive. I'm gonna have to do some freeway driving, but I've pulled the Jeep behind this truck on the freeway before and it seems to do completely fine. Who's that tailgate? Oh, you know. But yeah, the Jeep's all strapped down back there. With these different tires, they're actually a couple inches smaller than the other ones, and they ride a lot smoother. So even pulling the trailer, I'm getting similar fuel mileage as to when I didn't even have a trailer and I was running the other tires. So with that being said, it should be a pretty good day. I get off, I've got about an 8-hour shift, which shouldn't be too bad, and then we're gonna head up there. I'll check back in with you guys here in a little bit. Alright, so I've been driving about an hour and a half, got about an hour and a half left. Had to make a couple stops to get some liquor drinks. And I tried to go to an O'Reilly's to figure out if I could get a steering box, because for some reason when I was pulling the Jeep this morning, I've had like a slight leak in my steering box before, and just pulling it on the trailer, it has been absolutely dripping fluid out of the box. So I stopped and got some power steering stop leak and some extra fluid. I was just going to try to run it, and then I decided that I was going to see if I could maybe get a whole new steering box and just have it as a backup in case something does go too majorly wrong while I'm out on the trails or anything. But O'Reilly unfortunately didn't have one, or at least the one I stopped at didn't have one. So I guess I'm just going to try to run it, and if I end up blowing out all the fluid or blow a seal completely out and it won't hold anything, then I'll have to use these beef boys to get that wheel turned. But being locked in the front while I'm in four-wheel drive, it's going to be a little bit rough trying to steer that thing if I don't have power steering, that's for sure. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. And anyways, I'm just kind of rambling on at this point, but yeah, I'm about, I guess now about an hour and 20 minutes out from the park. I've got some cold beer in the cooler, so when I get there, we're probably just gonna hang out around a fire and do a little bit of liquor drinks. All right, y'all, it's the morning. Got here late last night. I think we're all getting showered up and getting everything around, and we're about to go hit the trails. I need to go up and pay, and then we'll be to it. I put some power steering stop leak in the Jeep, and we'll see how it goes, but there she is. She's about ready for it. Now we're getting some lunch. We got Chef Jake here, Chef Hayden, Chef me.
Chef Boy are me.
Yes, sir.
Chef Voice is me.
All right, we've got everyone rounded up. Got a few Cherokees, a few TJs. We'll see how this goes. But all right, here goes Jake on Rocker Knocker. Most people go around to the right there, but me and him usually climb over this, which we're able to do because we have the shorter wheelbase in the TJ. We're still on Rocker Knocker here. Got an XJ going through. I'm not sure that the wheelbase will be short enough to make it this way, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's getting hung up. He's going to try to go a little bit more left. There's more of a flipping issue here, but I mean, I guess if he did, he would just fall over into that rock.
You gotta start climbing now with your rear. And push around in one. Yeah.
Look at that, made it look easy. You have a little bit too much wheelbase to go over.
Yeah, and I was afraid of that.
I was even pushing it on the TJ. I mean, I hit pretty hard on the underside. just go all the way around it. All right, this TJ decided to go right over the rock in the same way that I did.
Straight down a little bit.
It's climbing it pretty good.
And slowly, gonna come down. Righty. 4 feet. Passenger.
Yeah, right there. That must be where I got my little bit of damage.
There you go. Straight, drive straight, slowly. There you go. Nice. Hell yeah, that's exactly how he went across it.
Yep.
Slowly. There you go. Let's do a wheelbase on that one. Yeah, that thing goes out fun on that shit. That's like the blue time to do a little bit.
And it looks like this JK is going around it just like that XJ did. Ooh, just barely kissed that door hinge.
Boy, that was close. All you hit is your fender. Exactly.
We're all lined up for him to go over it. He's gonna have to bump it pretty hard. He's gonna have to gas it hard if he wants to get over from that position.